This morning at 5:35 a.m., West Webster firefighters received a call for a car and house fire at 191 Lake Road. They responded with one engine, with two firefighters on the engine. Two firefighters responded in private vehicles to the location. Upon arrival, the firefighters all drew fire. All four firefighters were shot at the scene. One firefighter was able to flee the scene on his own. The other three were pinned down at the location. Eventually, SWAT with an armored personnel carrier was able to respond to that location and remove two additional firefighters from that scene. Two firemen were deceased at the scene. Two received serious injuries from the shots and are being treated at local hospitals at this time. The names, and we'll spell them for you after the press conference. Fireman Tomasz Kaczówka was deceased at the scene. Fireman Mike Ciparini, who's also a lieutenant with the Webster Police Department, was deceased at the scene. Theodore Scardino is currently in surgery, and he's a West Webster fire officer or fireman. And Joseph Hofstetter is also a volunteer firefighter and a full-time firefighter with the Rochester Fire Department, was also injured and is being treated at the scene. Additionally, an off-duty Greece police officer, John Ritter, who happened to be driving by the scene at the time in his private vehicle, received injuries from shrapnel striking the side of his body in his car, and he is being treated as well. 33 residents were removed by the armed personnel carrier from the location. We have 4 homes that were fully engulfed and destroyed by fire. In fact, firefighters are still fighting at this time. It took quite a period of time before we were able to make the scene safe for firefighters to respond. And in addition to the 4 houses that were destroyed by fire, 4 additional houses sustained damage. Victims assistance services have been established for all the first responders. I want to emphasize at this time that the threat has been eliminated. The shooter is believed to be deceased at the scene. We have yet to identify who the shooter is, but the threat has been eliminated. The neighborhood is in town is safe at this time.